Hi, everybody. I want to address some of the health and safety protocols that you will be encountering when you arrive at York and that will take place here in the TSI classroom. First and foremost, it's very important to me that you understand there will be people in this building that are at higher risk of exposure and to a more violent version of coronavirus if they catch it due to a high risk condition. I am one of those people. And so I'm asking you that when you arrive to York, you follow every one of these protocols every single time to keep me safe, to keep each other safe, and to keep yourself safe. The first thing you'll notice when you arrive at York is all the hallways have arrows on them. And so there are some hallways now marked one way, and there's some stairways marked one way. You'll also need to make sure you're wearing a mask. Masks are acceptable, not the neck gaiters, the sport gaiters that some students have been wearing for athletics. Masks are the only acceptable thing right now. If you're wearing a mask, it does need to stay over your nose and your mouth and have limited exposure around the periphery of the mask. This prevents droplets from escaping the mask, but also helps protect you by having less place for them to get in through the mask or filters if you've got them inside your mask. When you arrive to TSI, you will see a hand sanitizer spray bottle. Take the spray bottle, spray your hands well with the hand sanitizer before you touch anything in the classroom. You can then grab a microcloth towel, the bottle of soap and water, and then spray the area that you will be assigned to sit that day. Normally in TSI, we rotate between positions, and right now that'll mostly be the help desk and our repair stations. So whichever place you've been assigned that day, grab your soap and water towel, wipe down the chair, wipe down the desk, and anything else that might be on the station that you might need. For example, on the repair station, you may want to also wipe down the tools just to be sure that they were wiped cleanly enough after the last user. I will tell you, it is going to be very difficult for you to stay in that spot the entire class period. I've been back for 4 weeks, and it's very hard to force myself to maintain that 6 feet from my colleagues. That's going to be one of the biggest challenges you face because we have been isolated for so many weeks and months. And it's going to be really great to see people that you haven't seen and socialized with in a while. But you need to be diligent about keeping 6 feet between you and somebody else in the room. That means that if you need to get up, whether that's to get something else in the room, to step out in the hall, to just move a little bit, use the restroom, you need to ask for permission so we can make sure not too many people are getting up at the same time, and so that we're not sending too many people out of the room at the same time, thus also causing a problem. If you do use the bathroom, and I know I'm going to sound like a parent here, you need to wash your hands the entire 20 seconds recommended by the CDC and IDPH. That 20 seconds with soap in your hands is vital to trying to erase any droplets that may have gotten on your hands while using the lavatory. Even if you sneeze or something like that down in the bathroom, you need to be diligent about the 20-second hand washing rule. Again, that's for your safety and everybody else you're coming in contact with. Once you arrive back in TSI, please use the hand sanitizer again before you enter the room and touch anything else. As far as touching all the devices and things here in TSI, we do have a supply of gloves. You will be wearing them whether you're at the help desk or on repair. Again, we want to maintain health and safety protocols, so even the devices we touch that belong to other students are kept safe. It's going to be a little weird, and I've already been doing this, but it's a little weird to use the gloves while you're using the tools. And it's a little weird to write with the gloves on too if you're at the help desk. But you do get used to it, and it will be okay. If for any reason you need to leave the TSI room or touch your face or anything like that, please make sure you take those gloves off, and I will teach you the proper way to do that. Dispose of them in the garbage can, and then when you come back to do another repair or something at the help desk or do anything else in the room, You can grab another pair, and then we can proceed. Before class ends, I will provide you guys time to wipe down your station one last time before you're dismissed. Again, please make sure you wipe down your chair, you wipe down your tools, you wipe down your mat, the table, anything you would have touched, so that it's sanitized for the next person that comes in the room. I can't stress enough that all of these protocols are really important that we maintain. We can't keep school open if we break any of these rules. So please stay strong, follow the rules, practice them now, so that by the time you get here, you feel a little bit more comfortable doing each one of these things. Welcome back to York, Dukes.